the specter of war looms large over the Middle East, a region perennially shadowed by the uncertainty of military escalation and diplomatic brinkmanship. Today, the precarious balance of power strains under intensifying confrontations between Israel and Hezbollah, casting a pall of potential conflict that could engulf the entire region. At this critical juncture, the world's eyes are fixed on the maneuvers of major power players: the United States, Russia, and China, each with its own strategic interests and alliances that could either fan the flames of war or forge the paths to peace. As we venture deeper into this analysis, it becomes evident that the ongoing engagements are not merely regional skirmishes, but could presage a wider conflict, the consequences of which would be catastrophic. This essay delves into the heart of these tensions, unraveling the complexities of the interactions between Israel and Hezbollah, examining the broader implications of Israel's military actions against Iran, and exploring the tangled web of regional and international dynamics at play. The evolution of Hezbollah from a Lebanese militia group into a formidable military and political entity is deeply intertwined with the history of Israel-Lebanon relations. Formed in the early 1980s in response to Israel's invasion of Lebanon, Hezbollah has grown in strength, primarily buoyed by Iranian support and motivated by a staunch opposition to Israeli policies and actions. Hezbollah's transformation is characterized by its significant military capability and a highly organized social service network, both of which have bolstered its popularity within Lebanon. The group's stated aim of combating Israeli aggression has found resonance among many Lebanese, even as it positions itself as a key player in the wider Islamic resistance against perceived Western imperialism. Israel's security policy, underscored by its determination to neutralize perceived threats along its borders, has led to preemptive strikes and targeted assassinations. Recently, tensions escalated following a series of airstrikes targeting Iranian assets in Syria, perceived as direct threats to Israeli territory. These actions reflect Israel's broader security doctrine that stresses the importance of maintaining tactical superiority and readiness to act against immediate threats. This approach, while underscoring Israel's commitment to safeguarding its nationals, has been critiqued for potentially provoking further instability. Critics argue that such strikes not only deepen animosities, but also complicate the possibilities for a peaceful resolution, pushing opposing factions closer to war. Hezbollah's military prowess is often compared to that of a well-equipped national army, rather than a non-state actor. Its arsenal comprises advanced missiles capable of striking anywhere in Israel, robust anti-tank systems, and drones for surveillance and attacks. This formidable military capability ensures that Hezbollah remains a serious and enduring threat to Israeli security. Strategically, Hezbollah has entrenched itself within the Lebanese political landscape, leveraging its military strength to gain significant political power. This dual role complicates the Lebanese state's ability to control its territory and policy independently, potentially making Lebanon a battleground in any future conflict involving Israel and Iran. Iran's strategic ambitions in the Middle East prominently feature its alliance with Hezbollah. As a proxy arm and beneficiary of Iranian military support, Hezbollah serves as a critical component of Iran's regional strategy, aimed at countering Israeli and Western influence. Iran's support includes financial backing, supply of sophisticated weaponry, and training, enhancing Hezbollah's capabilities as a hybrid political-military entity. The relationship between Iran and Hezbollah poses significant challenges for any attempts at regional peace, as it interlinks Lebanese internal politics with the broader contentious Iran-Israel-US triangle, making de-escalation more complex. The involvement of superpowers such as the United States, Russia, and China plays a pivotal role in shaping Middle Eastern geopolitics. Each power brings distinct priorities and strategies to the region. The US maintains its support for Israel and its broader aim of curbing Iranian influence, while Russia sees Syria and Iran as key allies in bolstering its regional presence. China, on the other hand, pursues a more economically focused agenda, emphasizing stability that supports its Belt and Road Initiative. The divergent interests of these powers often lead to a convoluted diplomatic landscape, complicating efforts to achieve lasting peace and security in the region. The internal politics of both Israel and Iran significantly influence their foreign policies. In Israel, political instability and coalition governments pressure leaders to adopt hardline security stances. Conversely, in Iran, domestic pressures and economic difficulties drive the regime to focus externally, often using its regional influence as a means to consolidate power at home. Understanding these internal dynamics is crucial for comprehending the broader regional actions of both countries, including their military and diplomatic maneuvers. The human cost of the ongoing tensions is tragic and profound. Military confrontations have led to loss of life, widespread displacement, and enduring trauma. The civilian populations in both Lebanon and Israel bear the brunt of intermittent conflicts, with infrastructure damages exacerbating economic woes. Addressing the humanitarian issues is essential, not only from a moral standpoint, but also for fostering long-term stability. The cycle of violence feeds into further instability, creating an environment ripe for more conflict. The pathway to enduring peace in the region is fraught with challenges, but not insurmountable. Diplomatic efforts must be intensified and must involve all stakeholders, including regional powers and international players. The role of mediation and peace-building initiatives can be critical in de-escalating tensions. Proposed peace frameworks should consider the legitimate security concerns of all parties, address political grievances, and ensure the protection of civilian lives. With concerted international effort and genuine commitment from regional actors, a sustainable resolution could be within reach, potentially ushering in a new era of stability and cooperation in the Middle East.